I got too many games, I gotta at least try them all. This is my First Impression Backlog Deathmarch. Here we've got Aeon of Sans, the trial demo. So this is just the demo, not the full game, so I'll try to be a little nice to it. Yep, not too much for any of this. Autosave. Music. I'll turn the music down a little bit. Keys. Yeah, I'll figure something out. I'll figure this out. Good enough. Back. Let's start. Again. Yeah, it's just the first impression, so I'll go beginner so I can see a bit more of it. Got some turbo scrub that needs it that way if I was playing for realsies, but this is just a first impression. So in the end, you are here. There's a floor that's covered in sand, a ceiling that's orange-like, and a salad bowl turned upside down, which is also very large. That's orange-like and a salad. What? I did not pay money for this game. This is just the demo. Yeah, don't waste time on words, illiteracy, or death. Oh, okay. I think it's asking you to, like, what your preferences are for, like, do you like, big thematic, writing? Do you just want a more Spartan kind of thing? For a first impression, I'm wondering which one would be better. I'm not completely sure. Oh, yeah, let's go. The Giving Lord leaves the embrace of... Okay, and I clicked on the poetic one. I'm just kind of skimming through it anyway. So, The Giving Lord, Sacred Trees. Okay. Okay, maybe too much poetry. Pantella. The Kanami Tree. At the dawn, the harsh master. Some interesting artwork, I'll have to say. Definitely got the old school aesthetic thing going on, where you've just got like the main, piece of artwork, some big blocky text down here, and then some sidebars. But a clerk named Satrani. The pragmatist of the Brown Leaves, ruling council. Well, it's always too early to meet the council. Second son. Well, it's always too early to meet the council. So I'm not sure if these are going to be meta all the time. I mean, that first time it was kind of funny, but it's more about you're not really getting into the story. It's still kind of keeping you like at arm's length. Like, okay, you are a player interacting with this story. You're not actually, a character in it. Oh. The clerk Satrani. Come in, come in. I have a little time this morning. Okay, now I guess you're in character now. Or does the text color change depending on, like, what point of view? So these would be, normal in canon characters, whereas red would be, the meta characters or something. Your loyalty and wits here. Ooh, accuse me of those. Sending you out on a mission. Caravan. It never arrived. Of course it didn't. Alright, some text here. You can use the mouse wheel, so it's not that old school. Really old school games that were from before mouse wheels existed. Yes, there was such a time. So they are highlighting all these words. I assume there might be like a What's we... There is there like a... like a dictionary or something you can access or something? I don't deserve the honor. Yes. Let's go. A lot of pictures. I am kind of liking that. They have like different pictures for everything in this story. So they definitely spent a lot of time on that. And kudos to them for that. Alright, so if it's gray, it's kind of like asking for more information and whatnot. Red, or it's kind of orangish reddish text is moving along the plot. Okay. A rebreather mask and an old desert suit. Enter the Underroots. Okay, these panels explain the game's controls mechanics. You can move through them by clicking the arrows at the bottom right. Okay. Alright, movement controls. Oh, old school. I wonder if there's a... I think you can probably do this with your keyboard. Your compass, map. Alright, yep, you can use standard, all that. Okay, that turns and that strafes, so that's good to know. You can use the arrow keys on your keyboard. So this is almost, oh wow, this is almost like an old school, oh, game saved. Oh, you've got like a little light, you can like light stuff up, because it's more lighting up the background than anything. Hello, ooh, this is your character's inventory. Okay, I'm starting to get into this one now. Wait, what's this one? When you hover with your mouse. Okay. Consumable items. By clicking the middle mouse button. Alright, let's make him start talking about some of the stuff. Access to character's stats. The most disturbing industriousness washes over you just by looking at this rough fabric. Comfy dress, classic look, perfect to keep your feet burn free. Alright, this is the map. Okay. What was that? Select an icon. Oh, and you can like place stuff anywhere. Select the pencil icon and place it on a tile to write a note. Oh, geez, this is like OG old school dungeon crawling. So it's like, hey, there's an illusionary wall right there. Oh, how can I undo it? Erase. All right. Jeez. Alright, let's pull up the pencil. Startle. Oh, nice. Unabashedly old school. I am liking it. Alright. So you turn. It's almost like an old school... Almost kind of reminds me of old school, like, Arena. Although, to be honest, I didn't really play too much of the old school. This is Citrani. Oh, yep. The 3 party members. Your characters, all your characters walk in a line. The first will get more damage. Okay. 0 hit points. Mana intoxication. Okay. Grab items on the floor and drag with the character's hands. Okay. Oh, shoot. Oh, geez. So you, like, have to... The underroots. I knew I should have remained in the bed this morning. Okay, so he, like, chats at you? Can I, like... You see a bunk. Can I do anything with the bunk? Or is it just, do I have any skills I can do? Character stats. Okay. Yep, yep, yep. Yep, yep, yep. Hit points. Yep, 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 yep. Investing their sovereign or trait from melee count. I'll have that quick there. Hit points regenerate. Okay. All right. Neat. Oh, the wall here should have something to open the door. Now, what was it? Oh, this is a partly hidden route. Lever to pull. Open the door. You need to carefully look at the environment. You can always identify an item in the world by right-clicking onto it. Also, your mouse pointer turns into a hand cursor. Oh, geez. You can, like, move it anywhere. So they put a pretty big click box on that one. Well, I am going to follow Dungeoneering 101. Just follow the left wall. Oh. Yeah. Oh, water skin. Neat. Collapsed tunnel. Oh, gotta lock myself in here. All right. Torn curtain. Oh, haha. See, that's what happens when the public works department is held by incompetent buffoons. Okay, so how can I like loot the dead body? Interesting. Swad. All right. Have I mentioned how delightfully old school this is feeling? some pretty nice graphics too for what it is. I mean, it's definitely trying to emulate that old timey feel, but yeah, definitely digging that. It fits. Hello, anybody home? The door was open. Dead body. A piece of flint. And he can... Whoever tripped the stone got a bad case of saber tooth and couldn't finish his work. The single most precious substance in all the land, and non-sparkling water, and there aren't frogs in it. Oh, and there's like an autosave. There's a cheese cutter. Can he talk about himself? Nah. Ooh. Bundle of Parachanthi leaves taken. Much sought after by youngsters who collect them from the spiky bushes on the predators-infested outskirts of the Kanami tree. Okay, that is a word salad and a half. Note to self, when in doubt, flee. So is the entire... I mean, I was saying that these are pretty reasonable... okay, how do I fight? You can fight with your character's bare hand by clicking in hand slots with the right mouse button when your enemy is in front of you. You better use a weapon if you have one indirect to. Dodge and no longer be in front. Oh. Yeah. Okay. I accidentally almost, oh yes, I should probably be in this mode normally. Almost, threw his, only weapon away. That would have been terrible. I heard in the common room that a citizen went crazy and almost killed somebody. Never caught the underroots. Never caught. The underroots are vast after all. Really hope not to stumble into him. Oh, you are going to stumble into him. Okay, so... Come here, mouse. I see another one. I think there's more to explore over here. Close that off for now. Oh, okay. So there's a rat back there. I am thwarted by a curtain. Really? I'm... Whoa. Oh, no, I'm not thwarted by a curtain. Whoa. Rat infestation explains why the squatters have retired from this section of the Underroots. Alright. Okay, where's that's where it was. Now, I think this is just a... Oh yeah, this is just a demo, so... Don't get up on my account. Remember, you can click with your right mouse button on everything in front of your party in order to identify it and get an explanation of what you see. Only a really empty area or wall will have nothing to tell you. Right-clicking on the rest can help you a lot. Skeleton is more dead than most of them. Alright, so... telling me to click on stuff. And I am doing just that. And getting nothing for it. Yeah, and that put it into his bag. As one would expect. When in doubt, flee. I've never been this way. I believe there was a reason for that. Well, let's throw ourselves into danger here. For a moment, I thought I saw something on the wall. A hidden button. We're a rat. You too. I got more of that. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, I will do that in a second. Hello? You friendly? You are not. Bam. There's no running away. Mushroom. Bunk. Alright, his stuff. Crates, boxes, and jars. Alright, nothing I can loot. What is this? Surely from... Bam. Something is blocking. Serious magic. Alright, alright, so you click that into the left hand. Okay, so you don't want to get too much mana. Which is interesting. I am not going to bother with anything that complicated just yet. Alright, what's a superior shirt? Have I already been here? Ooh. This one didn't die in one hit. 2 hits on him. Bam. Alright, yep. Okay. Kind of looping around. Alright, I keep hitting the wrong button. See a platform. Oh, do I need to throw a rock? Ooh. I can go deeper. I'm gonna explore a little bit more. So there's a little bit. Oh, geez, there's a lot I didn't explore here. So I'm gonna go check that out. Oh, a rusty shank. Crooked and dented, but not very balanced. Still, as long as you hold it by its edge. Still, as long as you don't hold it by its edge. It's still relatively knifey. What is this? What's that symbol? Anyway, let's go over. Down there. Is there a way I can, yep. Kinda rehashing old ground. Definitely dead. Hello? See a hole in the ceiling. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Not much I can do there, but I can mark it. Okay, another rock. Dead body, not anything I can do with those. Anything else I have yet to explore over there? The Underroots, among other things, the place where the destitute live, if you call this living. The people that the city failed squat here. Also some old rovers. The ones that survived the desert, at any rate. Alright. I admit it. I live a life of privilege, well, until now. Rusty pipe. So, damage 1 to 2. So this DPS, ooh, this is the highest DPS item I have. Well, look at that. Is that a category? Okay, this is okay. I can only put that in my offhand. It's a left-handed knife. You see, you gotta only use your left hand. So it's specially calibrated. This is the lowest rent one can get, I suppose. Hello. The disenfranchised of Pantella remember not to piss off the brown leaves. Okay. Then I shall leave them to their devices. Alright. Enough of this. Have to get to right there. So down like that. And we'll call that a demo, I assume. Oh, okay. Down. Always down. Ooh. Now this changed, so you have to kind of update your thinking. This looks tidy. I always say the public works department is very professional. That is actually not what you say. I feel confident already. Alright, so the hidden buttons and things have already changed. So somewhere around here I must be getting more underroots, but nobody can live up this far down below the tree. The air is too damp. So at some point you must be getting some other party members. I'm thinking. Short plumbing pipe covered in rust. Must be a hidden switch around here somewhere. Headless dead body. Ooh, now we're... Uh-oh. All right. Get over here. Stone bag. Okay, so these ones are getting their heads bitten off, it looks like. I'm getting a little confused with what button. Oh, for slings, I see. What button to push for either rotating or strafing. I mean, it should be pretty simple. It's just, conditioning my fingers to hit the right button. It's weird. You'll be standing like right in front of a bush or whatever, and it won't turn into let you know it's impassable until you actually try to pass it. Alright. Okay, there must be some switch somewhere. Hum. Not seeing it turn it into a hand anywhere. If it's going to be anywhere, it'd probably be right here. It's most different. Well, game saved. Yeah, so I guess that's going to be the end of the demo right here. I mean, as far as possible. Yeah, don't really know what to say. I mean, it is, well, like I said, I'm sure at some point you actually pick up another character. Honestly, I kind of like it. It does look like the terrain is just, different variations on this, kind of rooty, rocky terrain type thing, which, it was cool when I first mentioned it that the art is kind of good, but this just kind of seems like they're kind of taking the easy way and just kind of doing different shading changes on it for like the different levels. They did have some bushes over there, so not really sure how many different variations on the textures and whatnot they're going to have. Alright, that sounds like there's definitely something over there. I don't know, maybe... so yeah, it really comes down to what I've seen looks good. But it really comes down to... Whoa. Oh, I broke my pipe. Crap. Yeah, it really kind of comes down to how many different, all the different, stuff that they managed to work in here. Definitely looks promising. Alright, that's a word I'll stick on there. It looks promising. They definitely could do some stuff here. The story, it looks like the writers got a little fancy, going into meta narrative and like treating you not like a player inside the game, but kind of like a player playing the game kind of thing, which kind of takes you out of the action a little bit, but whatever. The controls, no issue with the controls. You would be able to figure a lot of this stuff out just by playing it, so that's not an issue. Definitely very party management. Yeah. No party to manage. So, I think once you do get, 3 members or whatever, then you can swap stuff in between you. So, yeah, in general, a really good job of capturing that, old school dungeon crawler type thing for what I've seen so far. Definitely more of an indie game, but that's not bad. It lets them frees them from the constraints of over corporatize and yada yada yada. Hey, maybe I can hack that one. Something's blocking. So, yeah. Overall, a good first impression, which, like I said, potential, even though it looks kind of rather simplistic. I mean, it does have me going through trying to figure out more of this game. Not sure how long the actual game would be, but yeah, I'm gonna stop just like blindly praising it. Like I said, some of the writing is kind of iffy, especially with some of the choices. The art is, definitely gets their point across. I mean, it is kind of a more modern game, so they could have gone a little more fancy. Let's see what kind of options they have. Like, okay, so they do have options and whatnot. You can get in to there. Yeah, that's about all I can really say. A good potential. There we go. Good potential. So yeah, what the hell is this? Ruins of Aeon, I think it was, or Aeon. Yeah, whatever. I'll put it in post. It's like Ruins of Aeon or Sands of Aeon. Aeon, Sands, Aeon is in the name. I don't have. Seems ridiculous. I don't have the thing on me, but whatever. Enough rambling. Is there a button over here? Come on. Game. Unleash your secrets. Whatever. Anyway, enough rambling. Till next time, later.